And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth.
Here we go with our last 20 minutes here, Connor.
Starfield.
Deep dive into
millions of
Starfield.
people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC, we could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Time to see if it measures up.
Don't suck.
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
They are just giving it to us, HUD and everything.
The abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Oh, it's... Oh, it's literally just No Man's Sky, but Skyrim.
Seemed like it.
Okay. Yeah.
No Man's Sky?
It's literally No Man's Sky. XP for discovering locations.
It would
Seen that
appear
before.
that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Alright, let's see if you're shooting. Ooh.
Low gravity.
He grunted when he landed, which makes me think fall damage. You wasted that grenade.
Yeah, I know.
Slow down in the weapon wheel, but not a complete time pause. A weapon wheel? Okay. Huh.
You're gonna pay for that!
AI not coming off is very threatening in it.
I'm not expecting it from a Bethesda Games game. Oh. Very cool. Yeah, give me a little jetpack.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
It doesn't... I mean, I'll, like, maybe just let them, give them time to do it, but it doesn't look like we're flying the ships, which is a bit of a disappointment.
It'd be kind of strange with something like No Man's Sky existing. It's already very similar to this. That has that. If they didn't include
I mean,
that.
this has way more action than No Man's Sky does.
That is true. But it's better action.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are,
So he said you have to explore a little bit before these people even talk to you. Is this our main quest thing, or is
you'll
this
be
just a
part of
side
solving
thing?
that puzzle now.
Probably the main quest.
Solid solid enough animations for the scale of game we're talking about.
Yeah.
Guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy.
Yeah.
If we can
Yeah.
find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous,
Okay.
but we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are.
Here we go with some
and the choices you
customization
make.
stuff.
And that starts with character creation.
Yep. They always have a big focus on this.
It's our
I was
most
waiting for this.
flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
Ooh. Ooh.
Finally.
A walk style?
You'll pick a background that gives you
Uh-huh.
3 starting skills.
Huh.
Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And
Yes!
there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with the resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive. And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival
Yes.
and resource generation.
I want to
You
spend
can choose
100
where and
hours in
how
this.
to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
What can we do with them? Gives you a lot of customization for the world you live in.
Oh, it's so upsetting that they missed this date for this year.
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me?
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this. It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Okay.
Thrusters boosted.
So probably... Well, if I'm flying it, I want to see it. Come on now. Yeah! Every time I say something, they shut me right the fuck up.
This can create some cool side or main quests. Cool space battles. Let's see more.
This really does look like all of the things they've been experimenting with along the way finally all put into one. You think of the base building from Fallout 4, you think of
Factions of all the other games that
like
have
the
existed.
depth of storytelling and action and tell your own adventure of Skyrim.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning.
Remember when they announced this like 6 years ago?
The real journey
Yeah.
begins.
Yeah, they're premature with their announcements.
And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you. Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Fuck me.
And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets all open for you to explore.
Fucking
We can't wait
Jesus
to
Christ.
see what you find.
Definitely daunting.
BioWare better be paying the fuck attention with their next Mass Effect, man. It's gotta be. There's no way that they can. There's no way that the quality is gonna be as high as they're presented. Like this, they're showing like the best like 15 planets, and then the rest are all gonna look the same, right? Like,
You think?
they're capturing my imagination with it. Now I want to like throw all the grains of salt at it that I can, because there's no way. Yeah.
Oh no, Game Pass.
And then finally, the last of the showcase, last 20 minutes of the showcase was all dedicated to Starfield. Connor, I think I'm higher on this than you seem to be.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Definitely.
Where are you with Starfield?
Well, like I said before, the features look very cool. You said during the reaction, every single criticism you had or every single but you had was kind of squashed right away. One of mine was, okay, well, at least be able to travel in space, because you kind of can't have this game without that. They were able to do that.
Yep.
They implemented more of the Elder Scrolls Fallout game type deals we've had in the past, where you have a bunch of different factions. You create your own character. You shape the world depending on your decisions. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which it was actually good to visualize it for once, because now we actually have gameplay. We have we see what the factions are going to be like. It did a good job in doing that. My overall issue was, is Bethesda going to be able to pull it off? Because Bethesda, one of the titans at one point, and then they didn't really deliver with Fallout 4, made it disappointing for a lot of people. Fallout 76 came out, that was a flop at the beginning of it. And a lot of people went away from it thinking, okay, Bethesda, maybe not such a surefire hit with every game they release. Which is what I can't help but think with this one, because we haven't really gotten a new wave of Bethesda games for me to be disproven on that front. So, outpost building sounds like a great thing. Exploration of 1,000.
Looks way better than Fallout 4's outpost building.
And the features that they have in this game that they've had in the past, like you said, they look better.
Shipbuilding, man. That shit looks dope.
Yeah. Customizing every single part of it. Building those outposts on it. Seems every single different planet you can do it. A different outpost on each planet.
Seems like it of some kind, or maybe it's like, I think of like Skyrim's Build Your House DLC. I forget what, the Hearthfire or something.
Yep.
And how like limited that was, but you could put a lot into it and make it your own like home and stuff like that. I'm really hoping for something to like the return of that. The No Man's Sky clear influences caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yep.
Which makes me think that like we're really getting the amalgamation like of all Bethesda Game Studio games here, with the open world of Skyrim, with the choices of Fallout and the factions of Fallout, with the base building and the
building your own crew.
Yeah, your own crew and stuff, followers, companions, romance interests, the crazy sights and visuals and all that. Like everything you love a Bethesda game for, it's all here. Where like in Fallout, you'd be like, okay, you get the factions in this, and Fallout, like, you get this type of gameplay. And then in Skyrim, you'd be like, okay, you get this type of open world and stuff. And this, it's just this crazy love child of both, plus more that you haven't seen Bethesda do before. I think it's, in its new engine, in its new, inspirations, and the fact that Bethesda has been downtrodden for a little while, I do think they are ready to punch us in the mouth with this one and really assert themselves back on top in a way that I don't believe other big RPG studios who have been letting us down lately can. Like, I don't see BioWare reattaining my love like they had for some of those Dragon Age games and for the Mass Effect trilogy, like that they've lost in recent years. Like this was one that I was like, oh no, I'm kind of into all of this. The shooting doesn't look like phenomenal, but you know, with a game of this size, like you're not looking for the most in-depth shooting and stuff. But like all of the RPG mechanics that they showed off, all the different trees and the, you know, the plus and the pros and cons of selecting your different traits and your background, giving your latent skills and so forth. Like all of that I found really, really interesting, and I want to role play and like this is a game I see myself losing hundreds of hours to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like this is capturing my imagination in a way that I haven't felt since Skyrim. When I was 13, you know, like
that was a big moment,
which is wild to think about, you know. But so yeah, I'm fucking into this. This lockpicking thing looks pretty basic as fuck though.
Which doesn't need to be anything but
sure, it's a little lot, but like Skyrim and Fallout both have better lockpicking games or mini games than that. But you know, whatever. And just the breadth of the open world, the size of scope of the game that they're presenting here. Like I'm just constantly having to be like, okay, where are the shortfalls? Like where are you not, like you're promising all of this, and granted we're still a while from release on this game. So you know, who knows what we're gonna see, but man, I mean, like look at that. That looks fun. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like the jetpacking and the jumping around and the shooting, though the shooting doesn't look super tight, but it looks a lot of fun.
Dynamic movement could fix that though.
Yeah, you know, and so I'm very fascinated to see where this game goes.
Yeah, I want to get my hands on it. See if it comes out in 2023.
Absolutely.
Next 12 months.
Fucking lose on. Yeah, this is currently my most anticipated game for next year.
Bumped it all the way up.
100%. Like, fucking, I don't even need Breath of the Wild 2, motherfuckers. Like, this shit looks dope as fuck. Anyways.